2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Enough is Enough. Ace of Pyrite back with you again, and today we're trying something a little bit new on the channel. What we're going to do is take a look at the operator Lesion, and instead of doing a full guide, which you know is already out there, I'll put the link up at the top, what we want to do is start putting out some short tip videos that are going to help you win rounds tonight. Simple as that. It's just going to be one thing, one good tip that we've come across that we think that you could take away and use. We've seen a lot of interest in Lesion so far. The operator guide's done really well. It's been by far and away our best video yet. We think this is probably because he's a bit more of an intricate operator. His gadget isn't quite as straightforward as the others to use. You know, the actual mechanics of it, it's easy to use, but to actually use it well, there's a lot of factors that come into play. So what we're going to do is we'll get into a custom game. I'm going to show you the tip, we're going to go over it, break it down, and then I'm going to show you some footage of it working in game. And as I say, hopefully it's something you can take away, try in your games tonight, say enough is enough, and stop being that easy kill and start contributing to the team with Lesion. So let's get into that custom game and have a look. Right, so we're in the custom game, we're on coastline map, and the first thing about this tip that's really important is location. So what we're looking for is a high footfall area or an important, well-used entrance that's got a soft wall next to it. That's the really important bit. These Lesion mines, you know, they don't do an awful lot of damage. They do slow people down, you know, that's fine. But we're looking for this sort of location whereby on the hatch that drops into bathroom, we've got a soft wall next to it, and we've got, you know, we can watch our angles, we can keep an eye on everything. So you can see there, underneath that hatch, I've just got 2 mines down there. So I'm covering bases. You're not going to be able to drop avoiding those. And all we're going to do is we're just going to wait, and we're going to use them mines instead of hoping for somebody to get trapped in them. You know, people just take the needle out, it's not going to kill them. What we're waiting for is for one of them mines to disappear. So we hear the hatch go, you know, we know somebody's looking at using that as an entrance. The logo disappears, and there we go, we're in. We just wall bang straight through and get the kill, and that is an excellent way to use these Lesion mines. As a secondary point to this tip, I'm just going to give you a little idea about the overall play style that I use as well. So if I've got those couple of mines down there, I've maybe leave them for 30, 45 seconds into the round. I'm waiting to see if anybody's approaching that entrance. If that doesn't appear to be the case, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to start rotating back to the objective. I'm aiming to get back into the objective with maybe a minute and a half left and start playing that anchor role. As I go, I'm going to start putting some traps down in tricky areas, places that might be frequently used, just to cause a bit of a nuisance of myself, but also it's going to give me the opportunity to get a good idea and an angle on where the enemy is coming from if any of those icons start disappearing. So you can see now I've moved all the way back down through the map. I haven't, you know, I'd usually do that a lot more carefully and be ADSing and looking for enemies, but obviously I'm in a custom game, so I know that's not an issue. But I've now got down there, I've got 4 traps laid out, so as you can see, I can monitor that throughout the map. I can see those icons. If any of those start disappearing, I can start giving good call outs. But this wall banging technique is a real beauty with Lesion, and I'm going to switch to some gameplay footage now so that you can see it working for both me and X in game. And basically, you're looking to use them as an indicator rather than a method of getting kills themselves. You can see here then, we've got X, he's on Hereford base, he's setting himself up in laundry room, there's a gunfight in front of him, so he knows that that's a definite possible entry point, and he's just waiting to get that third goo out there, just to try and cover all the space in between so they're not going to be able to move her through without seeing. And now he's just going to keep an eye on that, he's looking for his indicator, there it is, so he's going to wall bang through, he sees Hibana. Now the Lesion shotgun is a little bit weak, so you've got to be careful, but there you go, he's got the kill, and that's all you're looking for really. And then the second piece of gameplay we've got for you is actually myself. I'm positioned in wine cellar on chalet, and then that indicator drops, so I start punching through the wall. Now again, Lesion shotgun isn't amazing, but this is why I put 2 mines down, because now I'm just going to sit and wait, and that second mine acts as a distraction as Twitch moves back round the corner. And I mean, even a headshot doesn't finish him with the Lesion shotgun, so that should tell you all you need to know. But this tactic is brilliant for keeping you safe and getting easy kills, there is no doubt about it. So go and give it a shot tonight, have a little look, see what you can do, and hopefully you've seen something that's going to help. If you have, please hit like, please hit subscribe, there's going to be loads more content like this coming along, and hopefully we can help you say enough is enough. We'll see you next time.